It's Halloween 2016, and it's not the decorations that have Mark and Jill Walker feeling spooked. It's their high school daughter Emma's 2-year tumultuous relationship with boyfriend Riley Gall, now an 18-year-old college football player who's cast a spell over her. At some point, you ground her. She's not allowed to see Riley. And does that work?
No, they would always find their way somehow to see each other. It became sneaky at that point.
So Jill brings down the hammer, confining her daughter to the house, only letting her out for school and cheerleading. Shockingly, it appears to work.
She did become like her old self again. She would come out of her room, eat dinner with us, socialize with us.
So you were seeing your daughter reemerge?
Yes.
As for Emma's relationship with Riley, it's over. See her text message to her friends.
Well, we are done for good.
She just came to the realization that she deserved better, like this wasn't a good relationship, so she broke up with him. And then we were like, yes, finally, like it's happening, like what we've been waiting for.
But her boyfriend isn't taking the breakup well. Over in his nearby college dorm, he takes Vicodin pills and washes them down with alcohol, an attempt to kill himself.
One of the things that Riley Gall was known for is when things would not go the way he wanted, he would sometimes claim he was going to kill himself if they didn't, reunite.
So how did you hear that he might have been suicidal?
He would just be off to the side, moping, saying things like, I just feel so depressed, I want to hurt myself, blah, blah, blah. But it was just things that he would just say a lot as just a cry for help, I guess, in a way.
It's Friday night, and the Bobcats have won a big playoff game. Emma's allowed to join in a celebration at a friend's house. Then, around 11:30, something strange begins to happen. Zach Green is with Emma that night.
I walk in, and Emma's coming out of the bathroom, and she's like, Zach, I'm getting these really weird text messages. Come outside alone. If you don't want to see a loved one get hurt.
I've got someone you love. If you don't comply, I will hurt them.
Was she spooked?
Yeah, she was just feeling really weird about it. I mean, it was a random number.
Creepy, but Emma thinks it's one of Riley's friends playing a prank. Then the messages become even more menacing.
He's in the ditch beside her house. It's a shame you can all of a sudden not value someone else's life.
We end up going back outside, and we look, and we see a body laying face down. Just a dark figure.
Through the glow of the streetlight, a surprising sight. It's Riley.
And then we finally get to him, and he's holding up his head, kind of has this confused face on. He's like, Emma's like, why are you here? He's like, I don't know what happened. I don't know how I got here. I've been kidnapped. Someone dropped me off here. I don't know what's happening. Where am I? How'd I get here? Holding his head like he got hit upside the head, kind of. It was just very weird.
They're all left dumbfounded. And when you stepped out, where did you see him?
He was kind of up there near kind of the shrub, where those thin trees are, kind of laying down. Part in the driveway, maybe.
Lying down?
Yeah, face down like this, kind of.
And how did Emma react?
Very uneasy. She was very upset. She was crying. She didn't really know what to think because she's just we just broke up. Leave me alone.
And if that's not bizarre enough, Riley simply walks away and calls his close buddy Noah.
He sounded like he'd been crying or he was sounding fatigued, I guess. And he basically told me that these people knocked him out, took his car, and threw him in a van. And he didn't know where he was.
Essentially kidnapped?
Yeah.
Did you believe him?
Not at all. But what am I supposed to do?
Did anybody offer to call the police?
We talked about it, but he said no. Just no cops.
The next morning, just hours after that supposed kidnapping, things go from strange to sinister.
Emma is supposed to go meet her mom, and while she's home, out of the blue, someone just starts banging on her door. All she can see is this person. She's not opening the door. She's home alone. She's scared.
Emma texting her friends.
I'm home alone, and somebody in all black walked down my street and came to my door and rang the doorbell over and over again. I thought I was going to die.
Emma's obviously shook, and who do you think she calls? She calls Riley.
I'm shaking and crying. I hate you, but I need you right now.
I'm coming. I'm speeding. Just give me a minute.
She was supposed to come meet me. She didn't show. I had an intuition, something's going on. So I drove to home, and Riley's car was sitting out front of the house, and they were in the driveway.
What was your first thought?
I thought, you're kidding me. You know, he knows he's not allowed here. And I just said, you know, you're not allowed. You need to leave. And he did leave.
Were you worried?
Yes, I was worried, yes. And tried to calm her down and take her mind off of it.
But she's thinking what, that some stalker or maybe some burglar is trying to get into the house?
I think.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.